What's up, everyone? This is Nate from Flix Reviews, and this is another Out of the Theater review. I also checked out a movie starring Adam Driver and some dinosaurs called 65. I actually saw this right back to back with Scream 6, did a little double feature, went in. I was looking forward to the movie. Jurassic Park, my favorite movie of all time. Now, this doesn't mean I love all dinosaur movies, but I'm always here for a good, fun dinosaur movie. So I was looking forward to it. I do think Adam Driver is a great actor. I think he's really great. And starting with the positives here, he's great. He is great once again. He carries this whole movie really on screen for 95% of it is him. You also have the other little girl who's in the movie too. She's in it a lot as well, but he is pretty much in every scene. I thought he did fantastic. That's all I really have for positives because I was disappointed with this movie. For one, it feels old. And what I mean by that, like, it feels like a movie. It feels like out of date. Premise is cool. You know, a person crash lands on Earth and it happens to be 65 million years ago. And, you know, that opens the possibility for some fun, you know, to be had. But to be honest, this movie's not that fun. There's a lot of time spent. It's almost like a survival film. So if you're a fan of like those survivor films where someone crashes a plane on a mountain and they gotta try to live for a long time, or, you know, whatever, anything like that, where it's like man versus nature and they're trying to, it's one of those, but it just didn't have enough thrills as I thought it was going to have. There's one or two sort of like little jump scare parts, but it's not really like scary. It's not as exciting as the trailer lets on. A lot of time is spent like of him just walking around or working on the ship and trying to get it fixed. And the movie's only 90 minutes, which is good. I mean, it drops you right in. Like there's not tons of setup. There's not tons of, pretty much it's 5 minutes and then he's on the ship and he's crashing on Earth. So in that regard, I like that they got right into it. But then once they are into it, I'm thinking this is going to be like a lot of him trying to survive against dinosaurs when really it's him trying to survive, period. And then every once in a while, a dinosaur will come and like try to eat him. So I was kind of disappointed. I thought it was a great premise. It's a very B movie premise. You know, this feels like an old, you know, if they had the technology, like an old 80s, 70s or 80s B sci-fi movie. People crash land on a planet that's foreign and there's creatures. You know, it's a solid premise, but I feel like you have to have a little bit more thrills, a little bit more suspense, a little bit more excitement. And I just didn't get it from this. I was constantly telling my friends, like, I wish there was more dinosaurs in this. I wish there was more dinosaurs because they are, honestly, they're few and far between. The very end is pretty good, like the last big set piece, but there's not really long set pieces. There's two that are more than a couple of minutes, and the rest are little short bursts of dinosaurs. Now, I could tell they probably didn't have a huge budget. The effects are pretty good, but they also don't show a lot of stuff. So I'm assuming maybe they didn't have the money for it. It was a little more boring than I thought it was going to be honest. So if you're a big Adam Driver fan, I would say check it out. He gives a great performance. If you love dinosaurs, maybe give it a watch. But honestly, it feels like something you're better served to watch at home. It is not as grand as I thought it was going to be. And I called the ending for the movie like pretty much at the beginning. So that was a little disappointing, but overall, I'm going to give this one like a 5 out of 10. I was disappointed. I didn't think it was that great. I needed a little bit more excitement and I just didn't get it. I was kind of bored through most of it. So 5 out of 10, disappointing. Unfortunately, I wanted to really enjoy it, but it is what it is. You can't win them all. So of course, if you enjoy these videos, make sure you go ahead and give me a like down below. Give me a comment. Did you see 65? Did you enjoy it? Am I crazy? Am I totally wrong? You can let me know. I'll accept it. But if you agree with me, also let me know in the comments. And of course, if you don't already subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that bell icon. That way you get notified when we put out new videos. Of course, my next Out of the Theater review will be next week when I'll be seeing Shazam! Fury of the Gods. So keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.